My mother's name was Betsy Chamberlain, short for Elizabeth. She was born in New Britain, Connecticut, in November of 1920. She had 3 kids, the middle one being my father, and the 2 others, my Auntie Lee and Aunt Laura. Grandma Betsy succeeded in being a great grandmother, friend, and mother. She was in the first group of women to enlist as a Navy WAVE and serve in our country during the Second World War as a lieutenant. My grandmother Betsy was a strong-willed, caring, helpful, organized woman with a dream. She volunteered for 20 years at the Hospice Hodgepodge thrift store until she was 90 and tutored for 20 years with the Marin Literacy Program. My grandma always had something to do. Every Sunday morning she participated in a walking group. Even at the age of 91 she continued to stay healthy and strong. Grandma always made time to hang out with me. I loved every minute that I spent with her. She would have me over to her small condo near Greenboro, and we would play Chutes and Ladders or an animal matching game. When we were done with that, we would make dinner together. We watched shows we both enjoyed, such as Dragon Tales. The season for strawberry rhubarb pie came. She baked it especially for me because it was my favorite. It was the best tasting pie, sweet and sour at the same time, and perfectly warm. In my grandmother's last days, she found herself in an uncomfortable-looking hospital bed. She had a stroke which led her to a heart attack. The whole left side of her body had been paralyzed, along with her lips and tongue. The first few times we visited her was when all 3 of her children came together and my dad brought me and my mom. It was the first time in years that we'd all been together in the same room. All we did was sing, and I played my guitar. My grandmother had always loved to hear me sing, and I wanted to sing and play for her at least one more time. When her body was getting weak and she was letting go, she beckoned me over to hold her hand at the side of her bed. Her gleaming blue eyes said to me, "I love you so much, and I never want you to forget that." I never will forget her storytelling eyes. When my grandmother had just passed away, I broke down and started to sob. I was devastated. My grandmother was like my best friend. My Auntie Lee gave me the privilege of receiving my grandmother's wedding ring. To wear the wedding ring, a pure gold band, means so much to me. I will cherish it until it's time to pass down to my children. It gives me a sense of loving belonging and connection to my wonderful grandmother. My grandma was an amazing woman. She not only supported a family of 3 children on her own, but improved our country. She loved us all dearly and encouraged us. She lived an amazing life full of family, love, friends, and adventures. I love and miss her with all of my heart.